Yeah.
The next day.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Roddy's Rides. I'm your host, Roddy. Today, my buddy Zach's here. He's gonna be helping us out. Found out, actually in the last video, I didn't include these couple clips, but I found out that it wasn't my fuel rail, or I mean, it wasn't my fuel injectors and it wasn't my exhaust. It was actually my fuel rail leaking. I don't know how well the camera will see this in the sun. Oh yeah, you can see it real well. There's a big old canyon that comes right across here. And so I want to say when I first installed this, that was already there. But ironically enough, that big ass crack is not where it was leaking from. If you look right here, I don't know if there was a nipple or something from this fuel rail before, and Marana cut it off and welded this blob on here, but you can see by the paint missing that the gasoline's actually been eating away at the paint. So who knows, that could have been leaking this entire time, and I don't know, I'm just curious to see what this new fuel rail is going to look like and also do for us. Thank you. million times, if you guys can believe it. These clips right here come with the factory injectors on the 3.7. You actually don't have to run these, and I confirmed that with West Auto Mafia. So I'm just using a little bit of Superior lubricant just to lube up the seals when I put them in. And also I'm gonna re-clean the top seal so whenever it goes in the motor. .27 foot-pounds. The lower plate in, we got the fuel rail in. There's no fuel leaks that we know of, 50-50. But we have all these bolts in and they're not stripped. So now we have the torque wrench set to 25 foot-pounds, and now we're going to torque all these down. You just leave it going and wait. Where is it? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Hi. Now to the next plate. So we've torqued down the next plate. The first time we actually forgot the gasket, so we had to redo that, but no one has to know. Next thing is we're gonna put on the supercharger, put in all the screws, then we just hook up the plumbing, and hopefully this fixes our problem. So me and Zach kinda got a little lost in the sauce, but everything is hooked up. These bolts are tightened down, or the supercharger bolts are tightened down. I'm tightening down the elbow, and now we're about to throw on the throttle body. And then we're looking for the first start, hopefully. One of the last final big pieces, cold air intake. I'm gonna have to tighten this. And then we just got a couple, I see like 2-3 hoses I need to hook up. I'm gonna clean up my workspace and we'll start it, and crossing my fingers that it runs. All right, so the car is put together from all that I know of. I'm pretty sure everything's put on correctly, 50-50. But I'm about to prime the new injector rail and not spray Sean this time. And hopefully this will be the first time I can start it and not have to take it apart in a couple months. But knowing me, I'll probably take it apart in a couple months. What was that?
Don't worry, just loose bolts.
All right, you boys ready? It sounded like a big nasty V8 car. They were dying. So this sounds a lot smoother. So the next thing I want to do is we're going to let this warm up a little bit, make sure nothing catches on fire or any of that. We'll reshuffle cars, and then we're going to go to HEB 12 with some gas and see what she does. first test drive. We're gonna roll out. We're not gonna put her beans yet. She's still breaking up a little bit, but I'm gonna let the tune kind of break it. I think right now we're just too lean. Both of my banks look just about even. That was the biggest thing I was worried about, because previous before, my left side was going super lean. So I think by fixing this fixed it, but now I just need a tune revision to make it a little bit better. As you can hear it breaking up under load, but I think it's just because once I actually put my foot into it, it starts to sound a little better, or clears up. I can't believe this. Jesus.
We got Parmesan.
Hell yo. Wait, bag secured. Alright, y'all. So unfortunately, I got a new fuel rail, so huge shout out to Tom Miranda. Thank you for helping me out and getting me another fuel rail. But unfortunately, I found an issue, but that wasn't my main issue, I guess. So right now, my bank one is still going super lean on pulls. So like Wes from Auto Mafia said, that could lead to mostly an exhaust leak or an injector. And so I've taken out all the injectors, I've re-cleaned them all, I've pressed them down, so I know now it's not the fuel rail, so it wasn't that losing pressure. My next thing is do I spend $300 on some headers, or make sure that like that's not leaking? Because when I get underneath, I don't see any exhaust leaks. Or do I buy $300 injectors? I just don't know. So if you guys enjoy this build and want to keep seeing more content, please go down, hit the like button, and subscribe. It really does help me, keeps me motivated to come work on this car, even though it doesn't work. So hopefully my failure is y'all's entertainment. Roddy's Rides, out of here.